Now, I love these fragrances so much, I had to upgrade from the 100 ml to the 200 ml. Let me explain why. Hey, welcome back. Reggie Blaze here, Inspector Blaze Frags. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Welcome if it's your first time. My name is Reggie. We talk about nothing but fragrance, lifestyle, self-improvement, travel as well. Now, today, we get straight to it. I upgraded my 100 ml Pacific Chill and L'Immensité to the 200 ml, right? And I'm gonna go into detail on why I thought the upgrade made sense, and maybe for y'all, if in the future you guys wanna get a Louis Vuitton fragrance, whether it be any one of these two, maybe you'll decide to go for the 200 instead of the 100. But let's get right into it. Now let's start with Pacific Chill. You got this bright, fruity, herbal scent, right? Great for the spring, great for the summer, great for warm weather. You got cucumber, blackcurrant, this citrus vibe. It's very minty as well. A lot of people like to refer to this like a mojito. I personally don't get mojito vibes, but I do get tropical cocktail. Now, of course, that mint in here gives people that minty leaf. That's why people like to refer to it as a mojito. But like I said, I get more of a tropical essence, tropical fruity drink. It definitely puts me in that vacation mood for sure. Like I said, this is gonna be strictly for those warm months. So right now, like I'm shooting this video in November, this wouldn't be the time to wear this. But if you're taking a vacation this time of the year, going somewhere warm, going somewhere tropical, this is gonna be a great option for you. Now with L'Immensité, you got this spicy, ambery, still fresh, but this is gonna be a year-round, more versatile fragrance than Pacific Chill. Of course, you got the ginger, grapefruit, then there's a little bit of vanilla on the base, but it doesn't come out as bright as you would think. So don't put this in the gourmand category at all. This is your everyday, fresh, ambery, spicy fragrance. Now, why did I upgrade? Why did I go from the 100 to the 200 ml? At the end of the day, the 200 ml just makes more economical sense, right? To be honest, as you know, Louis Vuitton, the bottles are refillable. So 100 ml of Pacific Chill and L'Immensité, they retail at $350, right? The refill is $235, right? So I found myself having run through these bottles already. One time I refilled both of the bottles. So then I did the math. $350 retail, because you know Louis Vuitton, you'll never find them on discounters. If you do, send me the link, I'll buy them tomorrow. 200 ml, $495, right? So for less than 50% more, what is that, 145 plus 350, but like 40% more, you get 100% more, right? So it makes more financial sense. I'm launching my decant site soon, so you guys can sample anything in my collection. So when that site is available for you guys to purchase, it's gonna make more sense for me to have these 200 mLs in my collection. And I have the 100s that I can keep for personal use. And I could use the 200s to decant, give away free samples, you know, do giveaways that I'll be doing in the future, things like that. So ultimately, you already know, the more you buy, the bigger the product in anything in life is normally gonna have a better value. The fact of the matter is, do you have an extra $500 that you're just willing to dish out, or an extra $1,000 if you were to get both of these fragrances, right? It's really, if we're being realistic here. Now, if we talk about the differences in the two, Pacific Chill is gonna be your calm, gentle fragrance. I like to refer to it as my calm energy fragrance. It's just more gentle, it's more relaxing. When I smell this, I honestly, like, the last thing I wanna do is any type of work, right? There's certain scents to me that I like to refer to as mood enhancers, even though I feel like every scent should be a mood enhancer, but there's some that are really just like, when you smell them, no matter what you got going on in your life, for like those next 5 or 10 minutes, just in the air, freshly sprayed, it just makes everything that much better, right? This is one of those fragrances. Why? Because it puts me in a happy place. It puts me in a place that's away from work, away from the struggles and stresses of life. It puts me on a tropical island. It puts me on a jet ski. It puts me sipping a coconut on the water, you know, watching some baddies walk by, right? It is what it is. Now, L'Immensité, it's the opposite. Also, The projection for Pacific Chill, it's moderate. It's not the best. You might get 4 to 5 hours, nothing spectacular. But La Mentité, it's a completely different type of energy. When I spray La Mentité on, I want to get to work. I want to get to the grind, right? It doesn't put me in that relaxing, playful mood. It puts me in that alpha energy, that positive mindset, that self-improvement type of a mood. Like, it makes me want to get stuff done, right? I was gonna say the other word, but I don't know how it is with this YouTube thing. I don't know if I can cuss or not, but I don't want to get, you know what I mean? I don't want to get blacklisted on YouTube. So it puts me in a mood to get stuff done, right? Simple and plain. It's a confident, polished scent. It's more assertive. It's definitely office safe. If you spray this and walk into the office, you're gonna smell like a boss. Even if you're not a boss, you're gonna smell like a boss. The boss might pull up on you and be like, hey man, what do you have on today? Oh yeah, I have on La Mentité. Sure. And then go about your day, right? Act like it's nothing. Now, longevity is gonna be a lot better than Pacific Chill. This is gonna be, moderate to average, right? You might get 7 to 8 hours, which for most fragrances nowadays should be average. And for the price point, you better get at least 8 hours out of it. That's why Pacific Chill to me is a good scent profile when you're traveling or when you just want to be laid back and relaxed. But the projection, personally, I feel like is not the best. It could be better, but I always tell people for a freshie, as long as I'm getting 4 to 5 hours, that's good enough for me. Anything extra is a bonus. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. You're not buying these fragrances for beast mode. You're buying them for refinement. You're buying them for how they make you feel. You're buying them because they just smell pretty damn good. I'll be honest, I was not a fan of Pacific Chill when I first got it. It smelled good, but compared to Imagination obviously gives you that fresh, citrusy with the tea note, right? Pacific Chill is gonna make a left turn, right? It's still gonna be fresh. It's not gonna be as citrusy. It's gonna be minty, cucumber, more tropical. I was not a huge fan of this, but somebody in the Louis Vuitton store gave me this recommendation. They told me if you use La Mentité as a base layer, right? And you layer it with Pacific Chill, and I'm telling you, if you guys have not tried this, it is phenomenal. I rarely wear Pacific Chill on its own. 95% of the time, it's layered with La Mentité. I might wear this on its own when I'm traveling and I didn't want to bring both bottles and I'm going somewhere tropical. I'll bring this and I'll spray it on its own. But when I'm out and about in the summer, running my errands, doing my day-to-days, even going to the gym, I promise you, these are getting layered together. That's the only way. That's the only way I can wear Pacific Chill stateside, is if it's layered with La Mentité. Now, La Mentité, on the other hand, I can wear that on its own any day of the week. I'm sorry, it smells amazing. It smells amazing. If you guys haven't had the opportunity, if you're anywhere near a Louis Vuitton store, go in there, and you guys, you can spray away. Go in there, layer these together. Let me know what you think. I promise you, it is a phenomenal layering combination. But like I said, La Mentité can definitely be worn on its own. It's a powerful fragrance. And when I say powerful, I'm not talking beast mode. I'm talking about how it smells in the air. Like, it just smells like power. It smells like refinement. Definitely get your nose on both of these. All I can say, guys, if you're looking for some new statement pieces in your luxury collection, these two are done brilliantly. Okay, so if you guys are in the market for a new luxury fragrance, definitely check out your Louis Vuitton store. Keep a lookout for my decant site coming soon, guys. We're working on the final touches, so I'm gonna have a discount code for y'all first order, so you guys don't have to basically go all in on these full bottles of fragrances. You don't gotta spend $500 like me. You can sample them out and decide which one works best for you before you really pull the trigger and buy a full bottle. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Inspector Blaze, Reggie Blaze. If y'all like this type of content, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications. I drop videos every Thursday. I took a week off. I had a family emergency last week, so I wasn't able to drop a vid. But other than that, appreciate y'all, man. I love my YouTube family. Any suggestions, anything y'all want to see, put it in the comments down below. If you have got your nose on both of these, let me know. Are you Team Pacific Chill or are you Team Lemensité? But that's all I got for you today, man. Respect the Blaze, out.